Good. Welcome back to the Central Coast Regional Stadium. Thanks to everyone tuning in from home, where it's hopefully a lot warmer, a lot nicer than what it is. Currently up here, we have the Northern Eagles running in the grade right to left, taking on the Hunter Western Hornets. And they'll go forward now, the Eagles through Toms, and they go the sweet play out the back to Marino, and Marino gives it off, and they go straight on the attack. The Eagles, there's no mucking around here, and they'll go forward and I'll bring it out, and there's Toms with the ball. He gives it away to Marino again, and the Port Macquarie connection on the Eagles side. And the Hornets now with plenty of energy up towards the boxes. Buttle gets up and makes the touch, and there's a push off there from Dransfield, and Jai Stone with the ball up over halfway. Ball off the ground by Kesby, and there's Tukapua. There gets touched on the last, and they turn it over. It's a good defensive set by the Eagles. And they go forward now and get up over halfway, and they push forward the Eagles here with some speed on the transition through Jet Hansen, and ironically, he's got some speed to burn, young Jet. They give the ball back, and here's Batten. Batten plays the ball, and the ball's picked up by Green, and Green gives it away. Batten again outside to Aiden Lewis on the far side from Taree. And the Hornets now take the ball forward, and they've got the ball now through the jersey 14, Jai Stone, and they give it off here. That'll be Dylan Kesby in the jersey 1, and they get up near halfway, and there's Travis Jackson who plays the ball, and bit of transition now, and there's Nate Simpson plays the ball, and there's Darcy Brown picks it up, and he's got some speed. He skips through, and that's a great touch by Toby Batten from the Maxville club, the Maxville Falcons up there on the north coast. And Jet Hansen from the Port Makos takes it forward and gives it away to Batten, and here come the troops on the field, and that'll be Marino, and they pass the ball off, and Bard, and the ball's picked up by Marino. He looks and he steps, and he gives the ball away to Bard, and they're touched at the 5, and end-to-end stuff here, and some good ball control early. It's been an issue in the earlier games here. This is a 16s boys game, as the Hornets now look for halfway, and that's the first time in 4 games I think I've seen the no-look pass actually come off. So good result, but not so in the ruck. The ball's turned over by the Hornets, and the Eagles will get a chance to attack the line. And there's Marino going forward, presenting some space for his side, and Aiden Lewis goes to dummy half, and there's a bit of a stop-gap goosey, and the touch is called, Jed Hansen, and the touch was called there by Jacob McDermott, and he'll play the ball, and they'll give the ball away, and there's Riley Laverty to get the ball back, and he's on the outside, and the step, and good feet there from Toms, and Laverty here will work together, and Laverty plays the ball, and picked up by Toms. A big step, and good hole. That's a great hole. Oh, doesn't he know it? He throws the ball away. Tate Gibson with an absolute perler of a line, and he goes straight through, and there wouldn't have been much of a gap between the two Hornets defenders, and an arm out from either would have been a touch, you would think. He's gotten through the tiniest of gaps, and Tate Gibson opens the scoring for the Northern Eagles as they look through Callahan over that far side. He taps off, and O'Brien with the ball, and here he is in O'Brien going forward, and he's got Tukapua there, and Tukapua plays it, and he goes on the outside, the old Red Rooster, and he's through. Callahan looking for him, and he throws it to no one. Oh, the young lady down there thought she was a chance of scoring there. He's almost thrown into the crowd. And they shoot up, and there's a chance gone missing to strike back as they... Oh, that wasn't square from Chet Hansen as they head towards the box, and it's a good touch on that far side of the field. And I'm not sure what the ruling is there by the referee. 7 on. is the decision, and I'll get another chance to attack the Hornets here. I want to take this opportunity to thank our partners, ISC, new 3-year deal just announced recently as they go over. There's Callahan with the ball stepping, and ISC Apparel. Jump online and check out their website. And also the Budgie Smugglers, obviously not ideal weather for the Smugglers. It might be good to have on under the kit. And a big dive for the line for the Hornets. Have they hit back? Logan O'Brien scores. And it's 1-1 here on the stadium. And just like that, O'Brien with the big dive from the Central Coast Dolphins Club stretches out. And they level it up. And as I was saying, the Budgie Smugglers, make sure you check out their website as well. Plenty of great deals as always. And we thank the team at Budgie Smugglers for their support. As they go forward now, and they chance to go back, and there's long pass by Tom's out. Great hands, and there's Jet Hansen. He dances and weaves, and there's a good pass by Logan Buttle there, and they go forward, and Hansen now, and there's Toms, and Toms with Laverty. Laverty gets it back to Toms. Has he got left to right? He does. Oh, it's out of a cannon, that pass. And they couldn't hold on to it. Would have put him back in front. Someone that can throw right to left would be very dangerous in these conditions, and Ethan Toms has shown then it doesn't matter what side of the field. And there's a great touch. Riley Laverty leaving the ground. Oh, and they've spilled his lollies. Hansen wants someone there at dummy half. Buttle will get there, and Hansen with the ball. He'll stand and use a bit of a propeller to get going, and Toms is on the field. This is going to be dangerous. What setup will they go with? He's going to just wait. They ask for the play ball. Laverty and Toms now. Gives it back to Laverty. Big diving touch, and they've thrown it away. That was a great touch by Nate Simpson. Big diving touch, and we're 1-1. Entertaining stuff here at the regional stadium on the Central Coast at Tuggerah. It's far from great conditions, or ideal conditions, I'd say. And the referee's just gotten in the way of a player, which not ideal either, speaking of that. As they go up over halfway, and there's jersey 11, Zane McKay, in the ball. There's Callahan on. He's going to go for not Callahan. Callahan's a dummy half. He picks it up. He pops it over the top. The big dive. He's got it down. Oh, the touch is called. Would have thought McKay got there. He was quick to grab it from the sky and hit the ground. But a good touch, and they're almost through again. Another good touch from Laverty. It's outstanding in defence. Young Riley Laverty. He's definitely getting his money worth for this weekend, Laverty. He's at everything at the moment for the Eagles. And Toms picks it up and throws the cutout pass. And there's Marino. And they'll go forward. And there's Laverty again. I wasn't wrong when I said in everything. He's doing everything for the Eagles here at the moment. He's touching, he's passing, he's doing everything. And here they go up over halfway as they start to straighten the Eagles. And they go forward, and the ball's played by Batten, and they go the wrap pass, and it's out the back, and there's Mitchell, Kalim Mitchell on the field in those yellow boots. It's a great set from the Eagles. They're showing a real lot of fight here in this one. As they go to the box now, and there's jersey number 48, that is Tukapua. And they're up over halfway now, and Transfield with the ball, and Transfield steps and beats one. He's touched by Batten, and the ball's played by Tranter, and Tranter with the ball. He dummies. He's over. Is he over? Is he dummy half? Is he dummy half? No, I think he was, but the referee awards a try. A little bit of confusion, the Northern Eagles players telling the referee about it, but to no avail. It's not really, it's all fish and chip paper, really, when it comes to it. The try's awarded. And they go in front 2-1. Chance for the Eagles to hit back nevertheless, and that's a penalty there. It's probably ordinary ball control, but we love the old even up. Why not? And Tom's with the ball, and he steps across field looking. That'll be Laverty on the field, no doubt. That certainly is. And Marino, Laverty and Toms here will be the key here. And Toms picks it up. I think he was looking for the bounce out after the trail, but not to be. And the Hornets here leading 2-1 will drive it out from their own line. And they go forward and he just tucks it under the arm and head towards the box. And there's Buttle with the big push. And he's heading to the box anyway. He's just giving him a helping hand. I'm sure that'll be the excuse from Buttle. And they get up over halfway now. And the ball's there taken, and they pick it up, and there's Callahan. He throws it over the top to no one, and the ball finds the ground. And they'll play the ball. Now the Eagles with a chance now to get up the field, and here they come, the reinforcements. They're taking the ball wide, and that'll be Hanson, and ball's picked up and given away, and they dish back, and it's some good play there. There's Bard with the ball, and gets over halfway, and there's Lauger. Lauger gives it back to that far wing, and they're just pushing, go forward. There's Aidan Lewis, and they just kill it over that far side. A good defensive set from the Hunter Western Hornets, and they take it over to that box side, and they'll push forward. Oh, slip over there from Jai Stone, and good little pass back on the inside and in the ruck, but they'll play on McDermott, gives the ball away. Good diving touch. There's Kalim Mitchell with a good diving touch, and they take it forward. And there's Tukapua, and the ball's picked up a dummy half. And O'Brien, the earlier try scorer, and we got a late touch, do we? Yes, we do, the referee, and we thought there was play on. There's a little bit of communication, and they will come back for a penalty with the Hunter Western Hornets leading 2-1. They'll tap the ball, and they'll get up now towards the box. So they go forward. The ball's just dished off. Handed off, in fact. And there's Welsh with the ball getting up near halfway. And there's Batten. And ball's picked up by Marino and gives it away to Green. And Green gives it back to Marino. Marino stops, and that's last. Last is the touch, and they're calling to kill it wide. They've got a bit of space out wide, and the ball gets out to Green. And Green will take it over. And I'll see Jaden Jensen on that far side make the touch. And I'll push forward again, no doubt, the Hornets. And Travis Jackson, the big dummy, and there's a push in the back play, but they'll keep going. And there's Darcy Brown playing the ball. And here come the Hornets looking to sting. And Dransfield with the ball. They pass away. There's Callahan making the touch. The dummy to Dransfield. Tranter picks it up. Tranter's got some speed running away from it. There's an intercept. Oh, it's all happening here at the Central Coast Stadium. He wasn't even looking. He was on the outside running a line looking for the cut play, and he threw it straight to him. That'll be back in the highlights reel. I'm sure they'll have a laugh about that later, the boys, but at 2-1, it's another missed opportunity for the Hornets. But here they go again, and they've been given a penalty and an opportunity to hit back, no doubt, as they go forward. And here's the touch made with Tranter. Hey, Dransfield will play the ball, and the ball's picked up by McKay, and they go back. Tranter, that's great defence by Buttle. Logan Buttle with excellent defence there. Very good coverage. It's unlucky here to have the penalty against, but it was very, very good defence by Logan Buttle. He stopped a certain try, and they send on Tukapua, and they'll go out wide through O'Brien, and O'Brien, the try scorer from earlier, will be all over this with Callahan, and they give the ball to Tukapua, and going to run to McKay, and he goes out the back to O'Brien, and there's a good touch by the Eagles. Jet Hansen flies in, and the call's offside. I thought they went away from that play, but penalty given by the referee, and I have another chat to him, and looking back for Callahan, and Callahan's got some time. He throws it over. Oh, it's a great touch on Tukapua. Well shut down by the Eagles. They're scrambling here well, the Eagles, as they go forward, and Tukapua plays the ball, and they give it out the back. O'Brien, there's a slip over, there's space. He throws it over, a step in, he steps off the left, off the right there, Kesby. And it's not enough, and 6 more's the call. And they go forward, there's Callahan, and Callahan plays it. He wants the ball back, Callahan. He looked to go, big step off the right. And the Eagles are scrambling well here. at the Central Coast Regional Sports Complex. They're up for the fight, the Eagles, and they're looking to sting the Hornets. And the ball's back, O'Brien, big diving touch. And that's the third, and we're going to see someone in the free sub. So 3, just to explain that for the viewers at home, 3 penalties in a row. Sees on the try line, sees a player moved off to the sideline, and not allowed to take part in the play until their team gains possession. They've gone away from the space. Callaghan with some good feet, and it was inevitable that they were to score. And Jacob McDermott from the Walls End Wolves scores the try with some good feet from Callaghan. The touch, 3 penalties in a row, and it's so crucial when a team goes down a player, and a hop, skip and a jump leads to a try to the Hornets. And the wind started to pick up here as well to go with the really, really nice conditions as well. As the Eagles, 3-1, trailing 3-1, will look to hit back, and they go forward, and there's Batten, and Batten plays the ball, and Green's picked it up but gone without his feet, and Batten will play. He'll get the quickie, the short side, and he looks for no one. No one's there, and he was looking for Kayla Mitchell, and he wasn't there either. And Macklin Green with the ball. Green plays it. He wants a quickie. It's last, and Batten just turns the ball over. A little bit of a throwaway. Probably didn't need to do that. When you're down 3-1, you don't need that sort of ill discipline, that's for sure. And they pick the ball up, and the Hornets will go on the attack again, and there's Travis Jackson going to the box, and Dransfield now takes it up the touchline, and there's Brown, and there's another try scorer, McDermott, and they go off, and the ball's picked up by Brown. He picks it up, looks to throw, and he's got a clean pair of heels. Oh, one-handed out the back, and there's a Falcon. Straight off his lemon spread. And the ball's turned over, and they get a reprieve, the Eagles. And that's a very big shooting defence from Kayla Mitchell. And they've called play on the ball, went back about 4 metres, but the play on the referees, they're skipping cross field. And I'm going to say that was Marino, and the ball's picked up. That'll be Laverty. Gives it away to Toms, and it's 4th now. Laverty picks it up, and he steps across field, and he's going to need to pass. He's dummy half. It was last touch, so they obviously needed to do something, but heading to the Hornets box probably wasn't what they desired. But nevertheless, the ball's been turned over, and they'll go again. An opportunity for the Hornets to extend their lead at 3-1. And Callaghan with the ball. O'Brien picks it up back to Callaghan. Callaghan off the right. That was sharp. But O'Brien's touched. The opportunity to attack here for the Hornets. O'Brien with the ball. O'Brien with the hand out, and one hand is very gutsy to do that. And Callaghan picks it up, gives it to him. There's space here. He dives. No, Laverty. Great touch by Riley Laverty. He is everywhere today. Well, so far, a very good touch. And Laverty throws long to Toms. And Marino. And Laverty will take the ball up, and he can't get past the single defender out wide. And off the ground, here come the sub players for the Eagles. They get up there halfway, and they take the ball forward, and there's Tate Gibson with the ball, and they go away and picked up, and they'll turn the ball over, but a lot better set there from the Eagles up over halfway. I think any time they get forward and up that end of the field, they've got to be happy with it. But then when they turn it over like that, the hands on the head from the coaches, and a little bit of frustration starting to creep in. I think the difficulty in conditions and just that adjusting isn't happening as the way they'd like. And then Bard goes for the line as he got there. The touch has been called, but Wilson Bard going for the line, and him and Cooper Lorga now working. Lorga will get the ball back. Well, he does. He steps. There's space there. He gets it down, does he? The big dive. Oh, what a touch. Callaghan does more than just attacking Callaghan. He's a big dive for a smaller fella. And Lorga with the ball. There's Bard off the ground. Lorga, and the ball's picked up. And he goes long. And great chase on the outside by Jaden Jensen. I think the ball's called, well, I think that was a late signal. I think it might have been called forward. I'm not sure if I totally agree with that, but nevertheless, Oh, that's in the ruck. And the referee just taking his eyes off the ruck there for a split second. The ball's almost ended up here in the commentary box with the foot in from the Eagles player. And the Hornets with a chance to extend their lead here on the attack. And the ball's picked up by Dransfield, and Dransfield tries to beat Bard, and he can't. And the referee, Ben Baum, says penalty. He stuck his foot out there. Must have been foot in the ruck at the previous play of the ball. And they'll get off the line, and there's Dransfield working along with Tranter. And Tranter, these blokes fell on over, unfortunately. And he had a look. I think it's fair to say he had a look there. They should have walked over there, the Hornets. They missed a few opportunities whilst they're in with the lead, and that's great defence there by Dylan Kesby over that far side. They've missed a few opportunities here, the Eagles, but they've been very, very solid. No doubt. 3-1. He just throws it between his leg, and there's Jet Hansen now down this left-hand side, and this is last, and what can they come up with? What bit of magic can they come up with here, the Eagles? They go lateral, and they go far, and there's a bit of space there, but not enough for Toby Batten. And the ball's been thrown away. A little bit of ill discipline creeping in here for the Eagles. And they'll go to the box here, the Hornets, and he's lost that and almost tripped over his own feet. And these sorts of conditions you can understand and feel. I probably feel for the coaches more than anyone that just want things to be done simply and not getting that. And there we are with another drop ball is the call from least convincing call you'll see today, I think. But the ball down is the call on Tana Marino, and some errors starting to creep in. The only ones really benefiting from this at the moment are the referees with their fitness going back and forth. I think there's a lot of errors creeping in, and not long to go, but hopefully the Eagles will be looking to get on the board again and get it close. The 2-point margin is probably a little bit unfair as the ball's been picked up. It's a good touch. Ethan Toms on his opposite number, Darcy Brown, who's got a clean pair of heels. He's quick, and the ball's played, and so there's Toms there. He gives it back, and that'll be Marino on that far side, and the ball's picked up, and the shooter, dummy half, and Darcy Brown getting off the line. There's Jet Hansen taking the ball up near halfway, and the ball's passed away through Green, and here they go up through Batten, and Batten will play it for Green, and Green picks it up. Hansen's run away from him there, and they look to go. He passes off there, Batten, and turns the ball over. Another good set from the Eagles. They're definitely having a crack in this, the Northern Eagles. There is no question of that whatsoever as they go to the box, and Jensen takes it, and Jai Stone now goes forward. Jensen will go and pick the ball up, and there's Tukapua, and they go the latch play on that far side, and there's McDermott looking for another, and Callahan picks it up, and O'Brien with the ball to Tukapua, and Tukapua plays it. Ball off the ground. Callahan looks back. He throws long. Has to be forward. Very hard thing to do is to sweep around that play, and if you don't straighten up your body, it's very hard to throw that long ball over. If you've got that shoulder on your outside facing backwards, it's very hard to throw it backwards. But not a bad ball, nevertheless, from Callahan. And they'll get up over halfway, will they, on this play through Hansen, and Marino's on the field again. And Toms with the ball. They dish it under, and there's Laverty. Laverty plays the ball, picked up by Marino. On the out to Toms. Toms steps off the left. He has a bit of a look. Goes over. It's knocked down. The outstretched arms there from Jai Stone, and they'll get a chance to attack the Eagles with the clock ticking down. Laverty will play the ball, and Toms will get to dummy half. He dummies and steps away. He gives it back to Toms, in fact, and Laverty might go to dummy half, and they'll work together again. Toms and Laverty, and they might even look for the sweep for Marino. Yes, they will, in fact, off the ground. Marino gives back the quarterback play, and they're almost there, but some great defence on that far side from McDermott. It's had an outstanding game, Jacob McDermott, no doubt. And they give the ball back, and Laverty, and they've just wasted touches here, the Eagles. And there's Toms. He steps, and a bit of a goosey and an ordinary flick past the ground. And they turn the ball over, the Eagles. And a bit of a nothing set there with a chance to attack it. As Callahan with a bit of a goosey. So head towards the line, just a little dish back in, and there's Tukapura, and there's the siren in the background, and Callahan will just take it. The Hunter Western Hornets too good in this one. And we'll take a short break and be back with you in just a few moments.